Hi. Sorry, I was being a silly goof. Hello. Hang on 1 second, I almost forgot. There we go. That's much better. Hello. Welcome back to the Shiny Hunt. Shiny Rank Challenge for Pokemon Legends Z. Hey, hello. Goodness me. I hope everyone is doing alright tonight. I know we are not on the opening screen, but the Lumio City music is just way too good. Second, I'm gonna wiggle my controller a little bit, just make sure it doesn't do anything weird. Up. Okay. Had to make sure that everything was all hunky-dory, peachy keen. But yes, hello. Welcome to probably what's going to be the, how's my voice doing? Sore throat yesterday. I am definitely probably getting a cold. Because, my throat was kind of sore yesterday. And I'm a little congested right now, so... This is probably going to be, like, the last time you guys are going to hear me, like, talk semi-normally until... and then the rest of the time you guys are going to hear me, like, coughing out a lung half the time. I'll do my best to, like, if ever I'm getting, like, that bad, I'll do my best to actually mute myself, because I know that's kind of gross. I keep forgetting to do that because it happens way too fast. But yeah, I can kind of feel it. I have that, like, I don't know if it was just me, but if you ever have, like, that slight pain just underneath your jawline, that's kind of like how I know I'm getting sick. Is like if it's sore on both sides, I know I'm getting ill. And yeah, I'm a little sniffly now. Because if there's one thing about me, my colds come in stages. First it starts with a sore throat, then it's the sneezing, and then it's the coughing, and then I'm suffering for a week. And then some. But we're not here to talk about my health. We're here to shiny hunt Pokemon today. Because for those who are brand new to this little lovely series, oh, by the way, I was told, I'm not even taking offense to this at all because I found it hilarious. About last night's stream or last time's stream for the Phoenix, right when we were starting Big Top Turnabout. I kind of had to laugh because someone literally left a note saying, "Hey, welcome to hell," and I'm just kind of like, I had to laugh because I have a bad feeling that, you know, that's going to be even worse. I know what that chapter entails, and it's like I'm very fuzzy on the details, but I know it's just that chapter's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. It's hilarious that whenever I'm trying to do some of the voice acting in it, I suddenly get sick. What was worse is like I was getting sick after a vacation. That's what I'm mad about the most, is like I'm suddenly sick after a nice week away. It's like, why couldn't I have gotten suffering and sick during that week? I don't know, fate hates me sometimes. Now, the question is, will fate love me for shiny hunting? We will see. But yes, allow me to explain what the shiny hunt rank quest is for those who may be new. That's fair. But yes, allow me to explain the series here. So for those that don't know, I essentially borrowed what would be considered a shiny rank quest. Or not shiny rank quest, shiny badge quest in a normal mainline game, where you have to like get shiny Pokemon for every badge you earn. Sometimes you'll end up with like 8, because that's what the total of badges you usually get. For Legends ZA, I kind of like tweaked it to be a rule set of get 1 for every rank up that you get, which, by the way, there is going to be a bit of a leap. If you do not recall, Vinny is being extra awesome, and so we're going to be going from rank V to rank F once we defeat him. Yeah. And I did allow supplementary Pokemon, aka non-shinies, onto the squad until I'm able to fill in those gaps. And we've gotten, I think we have 4 out of the 6 now, which is good because we almost have a full shiny squad. The stipulations will be, if I shiny hunt in a wild area or a wild zone, that particular zone is actually locked off for me. I cannot hunt in there. So I am locked out of Wild Zone 3, 2, and 1. Because everyone agreed that the Shiny Mareep counted as... The freebie Shiny Mareep counted for my Wild Zone 1. Then we had Gaming the Magikarp, aka Gyarados now, from Wild Zone 2. Wild Zone 3 is Ganyu the Skiddo, because Skiddo. We also have Saber the Pidgey. I think that's everybody. Oh yeah, we named the Shiny Mareep Elizei from Honkai Star Rail because originally I wanted to name it Cyrene, but it ended up being a male, and I'm like, okay, well, we needed like a gender neutral name, and it's like, Elizei was close enough. But yeah. And thanks to everybody for putting in their polls while I was on vacation. We are going to be shiny hunting in the cemetery, Wild Zone 4. Now, I have my stipulation that I'm going to be shiny hunting at night because I want the opportunity to try and get the shiny Honedge. Also, hi, I look adorable. I could have named it Ish, but I was trying to name it after, like, other characters from other media and games. I gotta turn the volume down on my headset. I forgot I had this, like, really, really loud, like, a little while ago. Also, don't mind the Absol. The Absol is just there to chill. And I don't know what I did with the Baniri, but I guess the Baniri knocked out for some reason. I genuinely forgot what happened with that poor thing. So... because we're running on full odds mode, essentially. Oh, hello. Hi. I don't want to deal with you. Hi. Oh yeah. Other thing to set to make sure everyone knows. Hang on, let me check. Can I change the volume a little? I feel like the volume is still like really, really loud. How did I... Settings. How do I settings in this game again? How do I settings again? Oh, here we go. Found it. Gameplay, sound, here we go. I need to tone down the music just a handful of notches. There. And we'll knock down the cries by a smidge. Sound effects up to 7. There we go. Ah, that's much better. I can actually kind of hear myself think again. So, the method for this particular hunt is literally running back and forth through the cemetery until either we find the shiny or bust, essentially. I should probably get Yippee. Yippee Reenie's here for moral support, as he always is. We have Yippee Reenie here for moral support because he is... Because if I'm honest... If I'm completely honest, if I was to say Aventurine as a Pokemon trainer is anything, he is the crazy lucky one who will defy the odds of shiny Pokemon and essentially just have a full squad of shinies except for like maybe one. Because he's just built that way. I'm so silly. Okay. I am also kind of hopeful that I don't end up with a Spinnerack again. Because the Spinneracks are just chilling. Holy crap, there's a lot of alpha rolls in here. It's a lot of alpha rolls. Hi buddies. I am going to take a quick gander down here. No, okay. Ow! Ow! Okay, okay, I get it. I hear you. Okay, ow! Enough! I'm going. Jeez. Evil little monsters. Ugh. And this is why I purchased all those canary plushies. Because I need those canary plushies to just survive. I just don't want to end up with essentially the same exact shiny team that I ended up with on my off-stream playthrough. Because if there's one thing that if there's one thing that's consistent, this entire team that I have is essentially the same team that's on my off-stream playthrough. Mostly. I think I'm switching it up because I now have that shiny Drillbur. Because Drillbur is funny. Drillbur is just a funny little guy. It's almost daybreak, okay. Drillbur is just a funny little dude. I'm going to probably name him Drillby because he needs to be named Drillby. Let's see. And usually the shiny radius will typically, the shiny sound effect usually goes off if you're like in the vicinity of the radius. Okay, okay. Escape. Also, I look adorable. Hi, buddy. But yeah. I also realized at the very last second when I made the poll for the shiny hunt that you guys wanted to choose. I put it in shiny Fennekin because I thought it was already openly available after a side quest. It is not. So, oh, new day is dawning. The new day is dawning. We shall see. Oh gods. Do not. Oh god. Oh yeah. By the way, get used to seeing this screen very regularly, like intervals of like 15-20 minutes, because I am checking the Spinnerack wall. All right, I need to go find a bench. I needs to find a bench so I can turn it from day to night. Actually, I was gonna check it and like scoot around. No Ekans. Okay. Name it Orpheus. Yeah, that's nice. Orpheus is a good name. Also checking on the Trubbish. Hi, Kalis. Hi, Kalis. Anyway, bench. Bench. Where is nearest bench? Where is... Aha! Nearest bench. Kill some time at the bench. Kill some time at the bench. Now, if somehow that Trubbish is a shiny Pokemon, that will honestly still work for the shiny rank up as well. Because it is technically an on-the-street Pokemon, which is... Any Pokemon that are on the streets that are shiny are usually, like, 100% free game. Oh, I see. I think the only one that I know... it's more of the Gardevoir fusion. I saw the one with Honedge, and it was really good. That's the only Pokemon fusion that I know, like, that sticks out so brilliantly to me. Check the wall. Ghastly being a jerkwad, as always. I really, really hope I don't end up phasing on a shiny Ghastly, because that would stink. because Zephy can't trade it. Yeah. Checking the Patrat over there in the corner. Okay. We're just going through a nice, like, lovely, like, walk in the cemetery. I never liked this place, and I wish I could shiny hunt Honedge, like, elsewhere, but I can't. I also did check out, like, to see if I could grab Mega Dimensions early. For some reason, Mega Dimensions is not available for me to purchase yet, which is a bit of a darn shame. Because I wanted to see, like, what I could do on my offline game. I also just really like Honedge, too. Hey, Shiny Ghastly. Alright. Excuse me, buddy. Let's kind of slow it up a little bit. Just so I can, like, see everything. God, there's like 3. Hey, Spinnerack, maybe you could give maybe a Honedge your ability to, you know, be alpha instead. My biggest hope is for an alpha shiny Honedge. I'm not going to hold my breath because the game can and will give me something I do not want. I still remember the shiny Pidgey that was just chilling on the lamppost. I'm still not forgiving the game for that. Spinnerack on the wall. Nope. Patrat's here. If I need to, I will also go offline as well to see about, like, maybe I can trigger it. Because sometimes, once in a while, the shiny hunt luck is sometimes done offline. Interesting. Oh, Honedge. No red tapestry Honedge there. Ghastlies. Let's check. Oh, I always have to check the Spinnerack wall because I always have to check the Spinnerack wall. Never know. There we go. I am going to check behind me too, because once in a while these Weedles and Kakunas do also have a chance to be sparkly too. Alright, here we go. Got... Hi, Ghastly. Hi, Ghastly. Do-do. Spinneracks on the wall, nothing there at all. I should not sing when I know my voice is gonna go out. I should not sing when I know full well my voice will at some point go out. I know shiny hunt streams are not always this entertaining. I feel like once we get into Mega Dimensions and we start like doing like full goals and whatnot, I do think that's when everything will probably like kick back up again. Because the Mega Dimensions DLC, at least from my current understanding and knowledge of it, is like really good, even if there is RNG also in place with it as well. But at least then the odds are like a little bit more in my favor. Okay, check both sides. Okay. In we go. When the honage don't show. I'm gonna be so sad that all this hard work is going to end up with a shiny Patrat on our team. I can already, like, I'm not trying to be a doomsayer to, like, the phases, but like I said, I know how this game works sometimes. Not that maybe not having Watchog would be a bad thing, but looking at Watchog is like, why? I just want my little sword with the red drape. That's all I would like to ask for. Although it wouldn't hurt to have it like mega evolve. Cool. Here, oh, that's the Patrat that's gotten the alpha genes. Okay. Pardon me. Excuse me. I should also probably check around the sushi high roller as well, just to see where the trubbish is. One sec. Let me go do a trubbish check. Hey, Trubby. Which one are you, Stell or Kalis? Your Stell. Okay. Oh, it's approaching already. Damn. Nothing yet either. Nothing but giant Patrats. Nothing but giant Patrats. Blue draped honage. Yeah, it's gonna be so sad that I might end up phasing on something I don't want, but oh well. Is the name of the game. I think Patrat would at least be a good debuffer. Maybe. Even if I was never a fan of what Patrat was during... Even during Black and White, I did not like Patrat. I liked Trubbish more than I liked Patrat. Although, I will say, if we do end up finding a Trubbish that is shiny, yes, it is going to be named either Stell or Kalis, depending on the gender, because me and my Honkai Star Rail, addled brain cells decided to be like, yeah, this is funny. This is also very thematically appropriate. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, now you're alpha. On edge. Hey, you think you could turn red? I'm gonna sound so gimmick. I'm gonna sound so, like, greedy. But it's like, Honage rarely ever gets the W for, Honage rarely ever gets the alpha genetics for the genetic roll for that one. And it's like, I love Honage. Give me the biggest sword possible. Give Sorceress big sword. Let me be a battle mage for at least 24 hours. Let Zephyr be a battle mage for 24 hours. Oh, new day is approacheth. New day approacheth. Okay, that's fine. A new day dawns. I swear, this is gonna be like the last day that I'm going to come in. I'm going to sound perfectly normal, and then I'm just going to be croaking. What got the alpha? What? Was that a scatterbug that got the alpha? Wait. Oh, no, that was seconds. Okay, hi, bye. Nope. I ain't dealing with a snake. I don't deal with a snake. But I do have to check the Sushi High Roller alleyway, because I want to check on Trubbish. Rubbish. Well, good. He's still baby. I'm going to turn around, and there's going to be Pokemon inside that wild zone, and I'm going to not be able to get it because I am locked out. Ah. This is what happens when Zephy gives herself restrictions. But hey, it's all part of the rules, all part of the game. Ow. Gods. Okay. Stell, you good? Yeah, you're still a greenback. How did I know you were Stell? I am very silly today. I feel very silly. And like I said, I know I'm not streaming on Saturday. But maybe that will be end up being for the best. Because if I did, I would probably like stream something low-key because if I'm sick, I cannot do a lot. Jeez, Therese. Let me show you guys. Look how chill these guys are. Look how chill these Spinnerack are, and yet everyone else around me wants to kill me. There are alpha Spinnerack that are just the most chill Pokemon, and yet everything else wants to kill me and attack me. Those Spinnerack are the least aggressive creatures I have ever seen. Although I did get a shiny alpha Spinnerack off the wall once, and it's been my friend. It's actually been a very good Pokemon so far, because Bug is still... I am probably the weirdo. I will say, I do think Bug Pokemon do, while having a lot of weaknesses, are honestly pretty good. Oh, well, we haven't hit Sickness Delirium yet. We haven't hit the booger brain levels of Zephyr being silly yet. We have yet to get there. I am just ouch. I am just strolling through. Don't mind me. All right. Bone Edge is naked. All right. Maybe I need to dress like that. Do I need to start wearing like something red and black? Would that help? Would that draw out the hone edge that I need or desire if I dress like it? But I don't know what kind of like clothing stores would have anything that good. Because I love the accessorizing. They made it so much better than they did in Scarlet and Violet. But the color palettes still leave, at least for me, a little bit more to be desired. I'm gonna check the wall there. Hi, buds. Yeah. Funny enough, yeah. He's actually someone that I do watch every once in a while. Also, funny thing, I think I have a very vague memory of when I was just playing Scarlet and Violet on my own and just chilling. I had one of his videos up and I was just watching it. And I think I found a shiny Sandile or something in that process. It was just funny. Ooh. Yep, you know the saying. Indeed. I do need to check Sushi High Roller to see if, like, I wouldn't mind having a shiny Trubbish on the squad if I'm completely honest, because I think Trubbish would be fun. Nope. Okay. I think a shiny Trubbish would be kind of fun to have, because Garbodor is actually really pretty freaking cool. Also, like, Garbodor is like extremely tanky. I just don't want to get a shiny Gengar. want a shiny Gengar. All I want is something else that I do not have to trade in order to make it, like, viable. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see, there's a plain Honedge. Check the Spinnerack wall because checking the Spinnerack wall is life. I cannot wait until we actually start looking for the shiny Fennekin. If I'm gonna be completely honest, the shiny Fennekin will be like the most probably like carpal tunnel inducing one. Because it would require bench resets, which are, in my opinion, like not as fun. I don't know, maybe I'm traumatized by the Alpha Shiny Spritzy. I was trying the shiny hunt for a while, and then everything else was shiny, but it. Zephy has luck. Shiny lucketh cometh, and shiny hunt luck taketh away. Because I was given Drillbee, and I could use Drillbee for an upcoming fight that I need to use it for. Because Excadrill is, as far as I'm still aware, pretty freaking powerful. Or maybe I'm just traumatized from Clay from Black and White. I don't know. Maybe both. Nope. That Honedge is blue. Oh, dawn is approacheth. But hey, this is what the fun part about shiny hunting is just kind of like just chilling and vibing. And that's the one thing about these streams is like shiny hunting here can be a little bit... I fully understand it. Sitting down and just hearing me yap for like 2 hours is not always the most favorite thing in the world. But sometimes you just kind of treat... I do treat it like a just chatting and chill kind of session. Because it is a little less harsh on my vocal cords. Even though I do try to fill in the space with me being silly. Because, dear God, do I have I have like severe anxiety of leaving dead air. Because I am a streamer. I am a streamer. And yeah, leaving dead air for more than 5 minutes really freaks me out. Let's see. Nope. Stell? Stell. I always have to check the Trubbish. Yeah, it's like, it's so weird. Like, for me, I do the same thing. I like to leave videos on as background noise because, hey, it's fun. And yet, when I stream, it's like, I feel like I have to be very consistently yippee yappy because 5 minutes of dead air equals me being spooked. Alpha, shiny Gengar. Nope. Ow. Oh, check the wall. Check the spider wall. Nothing on the spider wall. No Honedge yet. Hopefully soon. It's a 1 in 4,096 chance, so it's technically not as big as you think. But it's, I mean, it's better than the 1 in 8,000 and some odds, because I remember, I think I saw some videos where people were actually doing shiny hunts with the 1 in 8,000 some odd chances, and I'm just like, okay, have fun. That that is a level of that is a level of commitment. Kalis? Stell. Okay. That one is just mostly female half the time. I love the Lumio City music. It's very relaxing. The Lumio City music is very relaxing. I haven't really had any issues with Pokemon music. Hang on. I should probably pop in here and get my I just remembered I needed to get the light. Do I have a quick travel for that now? Do I officially have a quick travel point? I do. Yay. Nope. Every single time that I would always shine that darn Spritzy, I would always get like... I had 3 Trubbish at the end of that entire thing before I was like, nuts to this, I'm going to find something else to hunt for. Because I really just wanted to move on to move the plot along a little bit on my offline playthrough. I really wanted to just be like, yeah, I need to move on. I need to do something else. Because sitting here alpha shiny hunting for a Spritzy is like asking for a gold mine to fall in my lap. Hone Edge, nope. Not the pin. Ugh. Oh, gods. I still remember oh god. I still remember the moment I looked at Gaming in the face and I was just like... Because, well, No, I know I was trying to flight spam for the Alpha Shiny Staryu. Because I wanted it so badly. But then I saw Gaming in the water because I could tell by the reflection it was the gold one. I'm just sitting there like, really? The game decided to be like, hey, do you want fish again? It's like, no, I didn't want fish. Well, I wanted fish. I just wanted the starfish. The good, relatively bulky starfish would have been preferred. I would have preferred my bulky starfish that has a completely memeable mega now. Like, I did see someone talk about Starmie's mega, which you guys will see it unless you haven't Googled it already. Someone put into perspective of what Starmie's mega technically actually means, and it's not really as... It's not the Patrick wearing fishnets. It's not that's not what it was supposed to technically be, but I mean, it's a meme now, so it's on the internet forever at that point. It'll be forever referenced as that for the next several years. I will be enraged if this is a Patrat. Because actually, when I first started playing this game on my offline playthrough, because I wasn't sure if I was going to actually stream it or not, but then I remembered the poll of shiny hunting to say, hey, wait until ZA to start shiny hunting. And I remember doing the reset for like hours for the Hone Edge as well. And I'm just like, oh gods. And I still don't even have the shiny Hone Edge in that game either. And I'm just like, ah. I am obsessed with sword Pokemon, I guess. Pokemon that is sword, but it's like turns into a sword and shield. You know? Well, actually, no, wait. The sword and shield was more of a, Wait, it was introduced in Kalos. Never mind. I was trying to make a sword and shield Galar reference, but then I remembered that's the reason why Leon had it on his team. Because Aegislash is a sword and shield Pokemon. So the wordplay was in there. But that's not where Honedge actually came from. It was still technically from it was still a Kalos release. That's what I was trying to say. Oh goodness, when I'm getting chased out by Pokemon, I suddenly lose all my regular cognitive faculties. What other Pokemon stories do I have to share? Well, there is one where I could tell you guys that I did not know what shiny Litleo looked like for a massive moment. So when I got Litleo as my first shiny in Scarlet and Violet, I thought the slightly pale color at first until the stars showed up, that I thought that was like, maybe that was the gender difference in Litleo because I didn't know. And then it turned out, oh no, that's a shiny Litleo that just decided to pop up during my Scarlet and Violet story run. And I was just sitting there, mouth agape, like, oh. And that's how Nala eventually got her shiny privileges to be on the team. And honestly, Nala was actually a really good Pokemon. Nala had hyper voice and everything, and she was like really good. I still have very good memories of using Nala very regularly. And then I named the boss tiff Arven because it was originally a joke, and then I kind of saw Arven's storyline come to fruition. I'm just sitting there like, oh, you know what? That's commemoration now. That's not even just teasing him. That's commemoration. I think if I had to name a favorite NPC character, I definitely want to say Arven is definitely like up there. Because Arven was actually very integral to the story. He wasn't really a rival, but he didn't exactly fight very well. But Arven had like a really good like space in the story. And again, I will continuously I will continuously gripe about this. Pokemon really needs to start getting voice actors involved. It just doesn't need to be too expansive. They could probably be fine with just Japanese and English voice acting for the time being. Because there are some moments where it's just like, the certain cutscenes lack the oomph. There's like certain cutscenes that really lack oomph, and I'm just like, it would be great if you had voice actors to do this because, you know, they would deliver really, really well. And again, I keep teasing it, but it's just like, we got voice acting in a Story of Seasons game before we had any voice acting in a Pokemon game. A little farming sim game got voice acting before that. That's what makes me chuckle immensely. Even though I do love Pokemon as a series. Genuinely, I do. And I can understand certain problems with this, especially with apparently the very much like window repetition and everything, and then probably the fact that we're in Lumiose City regular just by itself, but I can kind of understand the reason why just keeping us in Lumiose was a thing. Because in my personal opinion, at least from what I know so far, trying to put the ZA Royale anywhere else, like trying to make that expand over the very vast continent of Kalos, would have been extremely difficult. And that's just my hot take on it. Or maybe that's my speak on that. I'm not saying anything else, but those are my personal thoughts so far. Escape! Escape! Escape out the fence! Escape out the gate! There we go. I need to escape. Although I will say, I do love the roof traveling. I just need to get better access in which to climb, to like be on the roof. Because there are certain shiny Pokemon that I want, but I can't has because I am trapped by unable to travel on the roof. What is shiny? Is it another Gengar? Is another... Who is? I'm blatantly curious on who's being the shiny swirlies right now. Is it just another Ghastly? Because usually Ghastly gets very much picked for this kind of thing. I guess I'll probably pop over, unless I was just hearing the ones for the Spinnerack. Maybe I was just hearing the Spinnerack one? Maybe I was just hearing the Spinnerack one. Yeah, I think I was just hearing the Spinnerack one, because there's at least one alpha on that wall, usually. At a time. Pardon me. There we go. Oh wait, I don't want to like reset for that. I need to reset for nighttime. Checking on the Trubbish. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. How you doing? Doing good? Just hanging out? Yeah? You're just vibing. Look at this cutie. Look at this cutie! I'm sorry, I am a Trubbish supporter. I love this little bag of trash. It deserves a lot more love. I will look at Trubbish in the eye because I have long since just decided that Trubbish is not that bad. I don't care if it's a trash bag. It's adorable. It's also extremely bulky, which is also a good reason to have Garbodor. I'm just like, I used to hate Trubbish. I really did. And then I don't know when I started liking Trubbish again. But then I just started liking the little bag of trash, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, it's okay, buddy. I think I was kind of like, just one of those moments of, I don't want to hate a simple, silly little Pokemon just because it looks like a bag of trash. There's a trash bag? Yeah! Let me show you. Allow me to show you the Trubbish that lingers. See? He's so cute! Hi, Kalis. Look at the little cutie! He's just chilling, he's just vibing! You're so adorable! I don't care if I have to, like, if he's squishy, I would give him head pats. And I would probably have to, like, shower afterwards, but look at him, he's so cute. He's so doofy. That's why I said I would never be sad if I had to, like, end up getting a Trubbish as, like, a random shiny in my, inventory. Guts. Here we go. Alpha Gengar is gonna call upon everybody else because he always does. No shiny spiders on the wall. Da 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 da. I mean, yeah, they can literally turn anything into a Pokemon. Ow. But usually they tend to have like a reason behind them, usually. They're not just there for the sake of random, I don't think. They're usually there because they're part of like a theme in the Pokemon like continent that they're working on. Because the region that Trubbish was actually introduced was Unova, which was based around America. And Trubbish was usually found in the main capital, which was like based off New York, which of course had a trash bag, which you know has trash. So Trubbish. Look, I like the doofy little guy. I think he's very sweet. I think he just needs to find the right person to love him. I say that to a pile of pixels. That's what's funny. And again, I say that about Aventurines. Like, Aventurine's just a misunderstood... Well, he's not even a misunderstood Blorbo. What am I talking about? Aventurine's not a misunderstood Blorbo. He's just Aventurine. He's just like a cocky... just a cocky person that's hiding a lot of pain. Maybe he is Blorbo. I don't know. I'm being silly again. I'm just... Listen to me. I am being Yapper McYapperson again. Patrat! Yeah, his name is Trubbish. It's cute. Like I said, I will forever care for Trubbish. Ugh. Really should have gotten myself some lemon and ginger tea. Didn't think about it. Oh well. Whoa. Do we have a double? Is that just double alpha Ghastly in the building? Answer's yes. The very short answer is yes. There were 2 shiny alpha Ghastlys and 1 Patrat. Okay. It's always the Patrat. I'm me trying to be Johnny Depp and saying shooing the crab. It's me shooing the Patrat, just like, go away. Shoo. Shoo, I have had enough of you. I'm gonna go check on the Trubbish. Buddy. Chills. Buddy chills. He's just chilling out. He's not doing anything. Is there okay, I want to check on the fletchling real quick. I don't think... Ah, you're so gray. I do have to check the areas behind me within my closest vicinity, because sometimes there will be the ones that are on the streets that I can find, which will not lock me out of this. Spin a rack on the wall. Do. Now, I could do the thing. Maybe if I give it like a few more minutes, I'll see about the running through for a bit longer. If I need to, I might need to start the spamming. I might start doing the spam technique, even though I think that's a little silly to do. Let's see. It's like I said, once we start doing like general shiny hunting where we actually get chances for higher odds, so much the better. Because I've seen the power of those donuts, and I'm just sitting there like, god damn, and I thought the sandwiches were tough. I thought the sandwiches were overpowered. The upcoming donuts are even more overpowered. Excuse me. Pardon. Is the new dawn is approaching? No, it's still got like a good 5 minutes before the day dawns. Okay. Now can we go? I'm going to walk around and I'm going to find a... I swear, it's gonna be a shiny spider. That's the one thing. It's gonna be a spider. Ow! Okay, okay, I'm leaving, Ghastly. Jeez. I love the cemetery. I love the cemetery. It's so fun. It's so... I don't get attacked so often. Yeah, I do. Like, I would have expected Honedge to at least be kind of vibe. But no, Honedge doesn't vibe. Honedge is just like, no, I attack you just as well. Anything interesting I wanted to talk about? I don't know. I usually run out of topics because I blurt them out like during the first hour. I could talk about my solo D&D character I'm patching together. I could talk about like the ungodly stats I had somehow rolled for her unintentionally. Because I was doing essentially like, I guess you would kind of almost call it a min-maxed method, in quotes. So what I did was I rolled for stats because that's how my Dungeons and Dragons group works for hours. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just borrow the same exact method. I'll do that method. I will, for the giggles, see what my solo D&D character is going to do. Her stats are as follows, at least number-wise. These are not in any particular order. I rolled an 18, 14, 14, 14, and 15. I don't think that's all of them. I think there was another 14 in there somewhere. It was a lot of 14s, and usually that's very good. I essentially have 0 dump stat in the bunch. I have like a 0 dump area at all. I guess whenever I roll dice, especially when it comes to like rolling dice for characters, I am terrifying. I am, oh my god, fear me, for I am a dice god with physical dice, but give me digital dice and see everything just go up in smoke. Because for whatever reason, the digital dice just hate me. But hey, physical dice is honestly like better for me. I love physical dice. Let me check out the Trebush. Trubby! Like I said, would not mind if you were sparkly, buddy. Which one are you? Hi, Kalis. Kalis is sweet. Honedge. I am checking the Weedle and Kakuna back here. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the travel method for a handful of times. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to cross my fingers and pray. Because what this does, it essentially kind of re-scrambles the shiny Pokemon within your 50 meter radius. I think that's how it works. I know that once the shiny Pokemon is like in your vicinity or on your screen, it permanently stays there until like, even if you, like, save and fast travel away, it's, like, permanently saved in there. The only ways to truly lose one is to be, like, them being a skittish Pokemon or failing at catching it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do if I have multiples in here. I really don't. I'll give it, like, a few more... I'll give it, like, a couple more rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is like a really cheesy method. 8, 9, and cross our fingers and pray after this. All right, let me check the Weedle. Checking Weedle. Weedle's fine. All right, in we go. Patrat, no, thank God. Okay, no Patrat. Patrat. Not a Honedge in sight, so thank goodness this one was a wash, I guess. I'll go check on Trubbish here in a second, because honestly, if all else fails, Trubbish usually tends to be the most amazing win. Hey, Trubby. Nope. Okay. All right, back to this. So yeah, if I still come up empty, I will try to like look around a bit more tomorrow. To just kind of like sit here and do like a little bit of method resetting, so that way we can see about getting a shiny Pokemon. Just so, you know, we're offline and we're just, if I'm offline, sometimes my luck tends to turn around. Why could you be shiny, buddy? I would love it if the Honedge was shiny, I'll be honest. I stare that alpha Honedge in the eye and I'm just like, why? Why couldn't you be the sparkly one? Why couldn't you be sparkly? Oh, why? I love the sparkle ones. I need them to continue my story. I don't know why I want the Honedge so bad. I just do. I've been like obsessed with Honedge for a long time, I think. I've just been unable to get one. I think though if I go into my old X and Y game, I should be able to get a Honedge. I should be able to get a Honedge in that one if I do my egg method. Alright, in we go. Take a little wee walk. Take a little walk around. Patrats. No spiders. No on the spider, which is good because I don't want another Alpha Ariados on my squad. I really, really don't. I want to be able to have something that will be very useful going forward. The problem is I don't have like a lot of type coverage, especially for Mega Evolutions, which are going to come in very handy in down the line, like in the close proximity of a future. Hey guys! It's not the Honedge, but Alpha Beedrill, maybe? Kinda. Hee. Do I have like a cute... I have another cute face. There we go. You know what? Honestly, this ain't so bad. I mean, I don't think this is that bad. I don't think that's that bad. It's a shiny Kakuna. Let's see, do I have a luxury ball for you? Oh, you're a lovely lady. You deserve... Oh. Sugar. Well, I do have a net ball. That'll work just as well. Bada boom. That Kakuna needs a lot of candy. All right. We have a giant green bee. I guess technically, by technicality, we could continue the story now because, we could by technicality continue now because we did get a Pokemon off the street and it is technically our our next rank up. Honestly, I'm not too mad about the Beedrill. Shiny Alpha Beedrill would honestly be kinda cool. I do want to like see if there was like any luck for a shiny Honedge in here. The only downside is, yeah, it was off the street, so therefore the shiny lock is still... The lockout for this is still open. So I can revisit if I so choose. And technically speaking, we've yet to really defeat Vinny and get our rank up, so there is a high chance we can literally just come back here in like another little bit. In like another chunk of story. Oh. Honestly, I am not mad about the Beedrill at all. But there will be a Pokemon that I will definitely want to like look at instead for something a little later coming. So for now, Honedge might be off the list for the time being. Hang on, where are you at, little buddy? There you are. Kakuna! Is a Jolly Kakuna a good one? Hang on. I gotta check that. Is a Jolly Kakuna actually like that good? Because it's a speedy bug. I need to check that. If I got a decently natured Kakuna to go into Beedrill, I'm not gonna be upset. I just now need to give it a bunch of candy. Let me go check on the Trubby. Okay. I mean, we entered in aiming for a shiny Pokemon from Wild Zone number 4, and we're kind of like leaving with a Kakuna, which I'm not mad about. Mega Beedrill will actually be kinda helpful in some upcoming stuff. Except for like one fight. But we'll have to come back around for like another day when we might have to just temporarily put a pin in the cemetery for the time being. Because right now the cemetery is still not locked out, which I honestly think is a good thing. And I will take what I can get. And honestly, I've never worked with a bee drill, so I'm actually kind of interested. Oh yeah, I went to go to a Pokemon Center. I went to go to a Pokemon Center to go kind of like heal up the Bunnelby. Did I lose any Pokeballs, my good man? No, you're good. Well, technically, yes, I was technically hunting in that zone area. So, by technicality, I was doing the right thing and I was making it count. But you look like you're having a bad day. Thank you. All right. Let's... Ooh, man, my voice. Hello. We can actually move... I don't know what to name you. But I am going to replace you with a Bumblebee. A green bee, huh? What can you be? Haha. What can you be? I'm gonna check a nature on Beedrill. Hang on. Make sure I'm not like accidentally playing my YouTube first on my other phone. Give me 2 seconds. Wow. No, we actually got a very good nature for a Beedrill. You are very lucky, you little Kakuna. I do not need to get an adamant mint. You are actually on a good nature by yourself. So, do I have... I have, not a lot of candy. But, let's see what 5 will do. 16, that's good. Experience points, Kakuna grew level 16. Kakuna can now evolve. Some of Kakuna's moves become plus moves, that's good. Okay. Let's evolve Kakuna. Well, let me give you a name first. What can I name you? You're gonna be really green. So I kind of like want to go with a green themed character. I could name her Kale. But that'd be a little strange. Not really. Kale is not really like bee-esque. Wait. Oh. It's not Vespiquen, but... You know what? I think I have an idea. Let's see. I'm going to give you a new name. Hang on. I have to go into a certain... what do I need? There we go. Can I not name thee? Oh wait, I need to be in the boxes section before I can nickname you for some reason. I know it's not a Vespiquen. Can I get this to fit? I don't know. L-O... I can call her Honey Lovely. I can't put the B in there, which stinks, but... Which, then it kind of doesn't make it work anymore. Name here that's someone that's green. Do I know a lot of green characters? No, I don't. Not a lot of female ones. I need like a it's a jolly natured shiny Beedrill. I don't know. I'm trying to think, hang on. What can I name a shiny Beedrill? That's hard. That's actually really difficult. What do I name a shiny Beedrill? It's a wasp. I still think... if I had, like, one more space... Can I call her Bee Lovely? Hang on, did she have an actual name? Or was her, like, stage name entirely Honey Bee Lovely? I'm thinking of the Final Fantasy XIV Arcadia raid boss. Ah. Okay, so we're just gonna call her Bee Lovely. For short. Because there's a raid boss in the Arcadium where her full name is Honeybee Lovely, but we're gonna just call her Bee Lovely for short because it makes it easier. All right, and let's get you to evolve, Bee Lovely. Evolve into your Beedrill self, which I am very surprised I have a Beedrill now. Bum. Oh, wow. Those are really bright colors. Like, those are white legs. Those are very white legs and arms. Actually, that actually doesn't look half bad. Lovely, a new idea. Pin missile. Sweet. Honestly, Be Lovely is going to be very helpful for an upcoming thing. Elysii, I feel like they need to at least be around level 30, but I need to give you Beedrill. Add to the Pokedex. I need my satchel. I need the candy. There we go. This is gonna be... I want to at least get Bee Lovely up to close to snuff. Okay. Bee Lovely grew to level 20. Idea for a new move. New move became plus move. How much will 8 of these get you? Ugh. I really want to get her to be kind of on par. 22. God. I feel like I can use the rest of these and just get her close. Okay. I won't be upset. I will take 23. Bee Lovely's move became plus moves. Sweet. Thank you. Honestly, I'm, like I said, not mad. Let's look at your move set, Bee Lovely. We even got a I still can't believe we got a Jolly Nature right off the bat. Pin Missile, Brutal Swing. Everything nearby. Got Poison Sting, Harden. Let's take out String Shot. What do we have for CR? Rock Smash, Protect, Aerial Ace. It's a bug poison. Interesting. I always was under the impression that Beedrill was also part flying type, but I think that might just be Butterfree exclusive. Alright, we got Poison Sting, Pin Missile, Harden to protect itself for defense. Okay. Well, Bee Lovely, it's time to debut Bee Lovely, I guess. Because I believe we just need to go talk to Vinny now. Let me check Gomming. Because Gomming is going to be very crucial to fight against, it's nearly Daybreak. Okay. Because Gaming is going to be extremely crucial to... Let's see. Ice Fang. Bite. Thunderwave. Icy Wind. Whirlpool. Yeah, I don't have any other Fang moves right now. We'll give you Bite. Alright. Because Roar will help keep things back. Yeah, Gaming is gonna be like our ace in the hole for this one. Absol will be like... Absol's only gonna be there just to help out. Okay, Elysiai. I think everyone is up to par enough, Ganyu. Do I have anything for you to hold that will help you? Nugget, Pearl, I have so many items. Do I have anything I can give you to genuinely hold on to? Silver powder. I could give the Quick Claw to Ganyu for now. Give an item to hold. We'll give Be Lovely the silver powder for the power of bug type moves, which would be Pin Missile for the time being. I don't think Elysiai can use anything. No, he cannot, because I have yet to go through some of these other quest chains to get more items. I do need to like take a day to go and do some side missions, so that way we can start like earning more. But yeah, Be Lovely will actually be beneficial. Is that Patrat shiny? Hey bud, let me look at your eyes real quick. No, okay, you're fine. You're fine. I was like, I couldn't see you with the lighting. I thought you were shiny for some reason. I have a shiny habit. Alright, so we're gonna debut Be Lovely for the beginning. What size is Be Lovely anyway? I'm very curious. How big is Be Lovely? How big are you? Medium. Okay. So pretty standard. Come on, Lovely. Let's go. We'll return you. We'll have you, like, set up. We're on our way over to Vinny. I cannot believe we found a shiny Pokemon in which to use. Because that was the last thing I expected, was to get the Kakuna to show up shiny. But hey, again, that leaves open space for future. And yeah, all these places are completely locked out until I finish the zones, or until I finish the main credits roll for the first part. Mega Dimension will not count. So once we get to the Mega Dimension DLC, that will be the time when everything is completely open and I can literally just go shiny hunting everywhere. I do want to get like a luxury ball. I also do need to spend like a couple of days shiny hunting for the elemental monkeys, because there's going to be a side quest where I have to give someone the... Oh, jeez, my nose is running. Hang on. Where I have to give someone the shiny... Not shiny specifically, but... Let's see. Let's get 7 luxury balls for now. We'll start like having more lucrative funding in the future. We can continue the story before I wrap up tonight. That's actually really fantastic. We did not get the shiny Alpha Honedge. We did not get the shiny Honedge, but we did get a shiny, so we may continue on in a shiny Beedrill. You're so cute. Like, genuinely, I do think that this looks really good. I've never worked with a bee drill. I never thought about ever using one, and now it's like, yay, I have the opportunity to now use one. All right, Vinny. Ooh, sparkles. Sorry, Vinny, 1 second. Hold the phone. Okay, never mind, Vinny. Let's have a conversation. All right. I kind of want to have Saber first. Hey, Vinny. Zephyr, you wish to prove how strong you are? Start by obtaining the Challenger's ticket. Oh, wait, did I not get a Challenger's ticket? Ah, fuck! Whoopsie doodle. Hee hee. Hee hee. Whoopsies. Alright. That's fine. We were prepping Be Lovely. I wasn't thinking. Tee. Let's go find a... Honestly, we could probably do some side missions while we're just chilling. Yeah, let's do some side missions while we're just kind of chilling and letting the time pass. Okay, because I could just sit on a bench and let time pass, but oh well. If there was a shiny Magikarp in the water, I would probably ignore it. Alright. Hey, kid. You know Ekans, the slithery snake Pokemon? Where does its tail start? Does it really have a long body or a really long tail, or is it all body? Maybe you can figure out if I see one up close. My mom says Pokemon in wild zones aren't safe to go near. But it'd be safe to get a real good look at one of your Pokemon, right? If you catch an Ekans, can you show it to me? Now this one is perfectly fine. I can just show the Ekans I caught. Catch an Ekans, add to your party, let me see. I think I have an Ekans, actually. Excuse me, Absol. I know you don't want to be replaced. Give me like 2 seconds. Now, because this one is not going to be an NPC, permanent NPC on the sidewalk. Oh my gosh, an Ekans, you brought one. Thank you so much. Part of my other side is to paint Lumio City shiny. So there will only be certain places where Pokemon will be permanent NPCs. And Ekans is not one of those. Ekans is just going to be there to just fill in the blanks. Hi, Ekans. Mind if I pet you? I'll be careful. It is really cute, though. Look how adorable you are. You're just so evil on the rooftops. I still hate snakes. Oh, wow. It's kind of soft after all. Oh, and its scales are all slippery. No, the number one thing I've learned about Ekans, it's really cute. Aw, he liked the compliment. I'm so happy I got to see Ekans up close. It was super interesting. One day I'm going to catch an Ekans of my own, then I can learn even more about it. Complete. I still don't like snakes in general. Like, yeah, yay. You have fun. I'm gonna curl up in my corner and pretend that snakes don't exist. I don't know, maybe it's just my hyperactive fear of poisonous snakes. That maybe I'm like consistently frozen even though the snake is completely harmless. The snake might be completely harmless, but I'm like sitting here like I don't want to be near it. Hello there, youngster. Are you familiar with the Pokemon called Budew? It is. Budew is a hardy little thing and endures the cold bravely, waiting for the right moment to open its bud. I sense great potential in you, youngster. You have the knack of helping Pokemon. You might have a knack for helping Budew to bloom. Could you join our Budew show? If you're interested, head to the Fountain Square, Blue Sector 8. I hope to see you there. Budew! Off you go, you little guy. The Budew show! That's for later. Although I think the Budew show gives me a Miracle Seed, which would be great to have for Ganyu, because Ganyu could actually use something good. Did I ever mint up Ganyu? I don't remember. Oh, is that a bag store? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with fictional snakes. I hate real life snakes. It's really weird. Hi, I'm a perfumer. My work involves preparing and mixing fragrances to be used in perfumes. Recently, I wanted to create a fragrance using leaves from a Pokemon called Skiddo. But I don't have a Skiddo of my own. Would you be so kind as to bring me one? Skiddo's fragrant leaves. It's okay. We can let Ganyu be. Oh, can I take a few leaves from your Skiddo? Sure. Here you go. Ganyu's gonna be very still. Look at you. Look at Ganyu being adorable. I'll just take a tiny pinch of leaves from your back. Is that alright? There. I'll get this mixed up into a new fragrance right away. Ganyu just chills. My Skiddo leaf perfume is ready. I'm glad to say it's retained that fresh, lovely scent that Skiddo all seem to share. The leafy green aroma is so invigorating yet so relaxing at the same time. You know, it's even bringing back some nostalgic memories. I used to ride a Skiddo all over the city when I was little. In a way, it's like I've managed to bottle the aroma of Lumiose from the past. If we ask other Pokemon species to help us, I bet we'll be able to create different perfumes that all have all sorts of charms. I'm bizarre. It's kind of like I don't mind spiders in video games, but if I see a spider crawling on my wall, I'm going to just smack it with a broom. I am a really bizarrely logicked person. It's like I don't have arachnophobia, but perhaps I'll ask for your assistance with that someday soon. No, we are not giving Ganyu away. Ganyu is staying with us, by the way. I tested this in my other game. Oh yeah, let me put the Absol back. Hey god. Okay, in you go. Man, my nose is runny. Blech. Look over there. Do you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon made its nest there. The problem is it's preventing anyone from using that the Holovator. Chasing the Pokemon away, I feel a little bad for it, but we don't really have a choice. Yep, we'll get rid of it. I think it's a Diggersby. Hello, knock knock. A wild Pokemon has made its nest here. Do you want to battle and chase it away? Yes. Knock knock. Pokemon leaped out at you. It's Diggersby. Diggersby. That's how it sounded like in the actual anime. I think Ganyu can actually handle this a little bit. Growth, synthesis. Oh. Heh. Let's shut. Oh, Ganyu. Oh no, not the brutal swing. Alright. Ow! I need to go get Ganyu healed up. No, you can vanish, Diggersby. How dare you? I mistimed the synthesis. I should have synthesized when I should have synthesized instead of razor leafed. So that nest belonged to a Diggersby, huh? That makes sense, actually. A Diggersby probably could dig its way here from the wild zone. Anyway, thanks for sorting it out. Now we can I'll use the Holovator. Don't worry about Diggersby's hole. I filled it up while you were battling. How did you do that while we were battling in the same general area? And now you can reach the rooftop too. It's got a great view of the tower. Check it out sometime. My voice is starting to run a little. Soft sand for ground type moves. Hell yeah. Ugh. Goodness. Ugh. Away. Away, away, away. Oh, wait, did they change the tires? Boutique couture is for none but the truly stylish. I still have yet to ever figure out how that works. Like, is it the amount of money that I spend on clothing items? I don't know. I never figured it out. Let's see. This one, Restaurant La Ya, is for that one. Oh, there's a quest outside here. Cafe Soleil. Do 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 do. Bergmites are huge. All right, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, running down the street. Pardon me, excuse me, coming through. Ooh, excuse me, goodness. And wasn't there like a... Oh, I ran past it. I went straight, I should have turned into the alley. Woo! Survival! The great Bubba has survived. But yeah, that's where I can take the Slurpuff. I don't really need to worry about this place yet. Let's see. Just kind of like vibing out, and I'm kind of investigating like what side missions can I do. If I can't do any, if I feel like some of these side missions aren't worth doing at the moment, then I might just time skip to the next day. Hey kid, want to trade Pokemon with me? I'll give you a Ryola if you give me an Abra. Abra can use to move Oh god, I forgot. Well, this is probably going to be a shiny Abra in which to trade with. How's my week so far? It's been good. I think I might have caught a cold, which is on par for Zephyr the Sorceress, who is often very much like always going to get a cold no matter what. Oh god, how am I gonna get in there? Ugh. But I caught a Beedrill. Shiny buddy. Alright. Let me go find a Pokemon Center. I think I will do that. I will go find a nearby... It's green. Yeah, it's green. Heal him up, because poor Ganyu needs a... Will you Mega Evolve it? Yes. Because actually, I see Be Lovely being very useful for an upcoming main mission as well. So I do see some use in Mega Evolving Beedrill. I will probably have to, like, switch out the... I will most likely have to switch out their Mega Stones every so often, but I think I can just... I think I can equip them all with Mega Stones. Because I don't think we're as limited per battle with, like, the original games were. Tourist tips? You should get any tourist tips you got, then go for a nice stroll around town and explore. Remember to stay hydrated while you're walking. Here, have a bottle of water. Guys, stay hydrated no matter what. Make sure you guys are always staying hydrated. Hydrate before you dehydrate, as I always say. Alright, I need to go find a bench. I need to go find a bench in which to seat myself so I can change the time to night, because I did not realize that I did not get the Challenger's ticket. I cannot use this one because the bench is being used by school children.
Kill some time here on the bench? Yes. We kill some time here on the bench. And then we head right to the battle zone in order to get ourselves some tickets. Because we're at least going to combat Vinny. We're at least going to combat Vinny today, because we now have our shiny rank Pokemon that we can use. Granted, it's not the cemetery Pokemon we were originally aiming to get. But that is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Oh, sneak up. Okay, Beedrill. Honeybee Lovely, this is your opportunity. As she might be a fairy type, but she is also a part grass type. Ah, dang it. I was trying to get by her. Oh yeah, it's also a fairy type. How's the Pokemon going? It's going good. All right, switch. Headshot. There we go. We got our rank Pokemon that we needed, which was, well, I was originally aiming for a shiny I was originally aiming for a Honedge, but we got Be Lovely instead. Oh, there is Dragon. Why is there Dragon? It's fine. Gaming can handle this. God. I don't... Nope. Nah! I didn't want him to catch me. I wanted to sneak. Damn, Gaming. Chill. Brother, you are out of your league if you are coming at me with a... Oh, I feel bad. I'm curb stomping these guys right now. I'm going to at least make it to where we combat Vinny today because Vinny is awesome. Which cards I got tonight? Thank you. Oh, some more sneak ups. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Be Lovely. Use Pin Missile. Good job. Good job, B. Alright, now we need to go find opponents. I think I need to get... Aha! Yaha! Is that a Sliggoo? That is a Sliggoo! That is perfect for Gaming. To sink his little fangies and sink his... I was about ready to say little fangies, and then I remembered, wait, this is a giant... A giant sea serpent versus, you know, pile of goo. I'm sorry, Goomy. I adore you. Forgive me, Goomy. I would love to shiny hunt a Goomy, though. Since you won, I suppose I have my prize medals. Checked your copy of Heart Gold, and I have, and it was very hacked. Oh no. Yeah, honestly, back in the old day, it used to be fine. I used to think nothing of it, but nowadays it's kind of like I do want to try and do stuff on my own merit. Not that. I wanted to get the B-Knackle. Oh. You saw nothing, my man. You saw nothing. You saw nothing! Alright. Oh no. Why do you... Alright, Absol. For real, I've completely forgotten that the hard button on YouTube was a thing. Yeah, it sometimes is just kind of there. Also, the save file has a level 3 RCS. Oh no. Okay. I really need to get these guys, like, healed. Give me a few seconds. I can't run the risk of finding a cafe owner, so what have I got? I got some full restores, max potions. Let's see, I got plenty of these. Boop. 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 And... boop. There we go. Everyone's happy. Everyone says conditions are cured. We continue forward. Fighting type. I don't have anyone with a fighting type move on their hands. Mawile. Wait, Mawile is part fairy this day, isn't it? These days, isn't it? But it's also part steel, which makes the immunity be a thing. No, let's go with the lazy eye. Dang it! I'm having a hard time getting these guys to not notice me. God. Okay, hang on. Swap. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, why did I do that? Why am I doing this? I am throwing. God. Nuts to this. Mawile is not a bad Pokemon to have, it's just really evil. Switch. God, get that Mawile out of my face. I hate it. Switch. Synthesis. Parabolic charge. Growth. A shot. Good. Switch. I know this is crazy. Yeah, I knew that was going to destroy Saber. I was fully aware. I was just trying to get it to... God, these are like level 28s. Come on. Synthesize. Dang it. Oh gods, I am throwing hard. Wait. Oh, I forgot Dedenne is also a fairy type. Destroy it. Girl swing that sucker if you have to. Pin missile it. Do what you need to do. Good job, Be Lovely. Poor Ganyu. Ganyu's just going through it. I wasn't keeping an eye on what Volt Switch is doing. Supposed to get my prize medals. Ugh. Feel dirty. What love? What? I wasn't even paying attention to what, like, rank she was. I'm assuming she's like one above me. Hang on. It's fine. I got... This is why I'm not nuzlocking this. Here we go, guys. With how hard some of these guys hit and some of the original mechanics being tossed out the window, I sometimes don't even know if I'm doing the right thing. I panicked when I saw that Mawile. I thought my strategies were clear. And then I was just like, nope, I was throwing. Good job. I won't deny, that Mawile's got like some crazy coverage. Good job, Elysiai. Oh, that's cute. You also have a Fluffy. Watch out. Meh. Boom. Bum. 700 points. Thank you. Oh, ooh, X scissor. Hold the phone. Check summary. Change your move sets. Hold up. 80 power. Bro. Switch that up. Okay. Too late. I'm so sorry, Floette. You had no chance. Or did that bee drill? All right, switch. Beautiful. Be Lovely is already putting in the work. Good job, Be Lovely. Be Lovely over here actually putting in the work now. I was a little concerned, but Beedrill showing promise. Oh, that's not a... That's an evil... That's evil, isn't it? Like, what's the level scale for that particular one? Hi, how's it going? It's going good. Don't have a fairy type to really work with. Come on, buddy. I need to see your rank. Come here. Come a little closer. Walk this way. Okay, rank V. Absol. Boom. I might have used sneaky tactics for that one. Oh wait, Ganyu, no, why did I choose Ganyu? No. Sorry, Ganyu, that was my bad. I feel so bad for Ganyu. I accidentally tossed Ganyu in where Ganyu doesn't need to be put into. I'm doing alright though. We're making our way through all these levels, all these ranks, and I'm upward bound. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Pardon. Ugh. Normal type moves, that's not terrible. X scissor. Nice. Okay, I don't have anything with fighting moves. Electric could work. Alright, let's switch out to Elysiai. How you doing? Elysiai doing good. Ah, there's someone I can use. Someone who will fully heal my Pokemon for free. For free. Get it. Knockout. Sir, you really should not bring a Beanackle to an electric Pokemon fight. Got a good shiny so far? I have found, so far in this venture, nice. Max, I got my Challenger's ticket. I have gotten Elizii, the shiny Fluffy, who was a freebie. Gaming, shiny Gyarados, looking fancy. Hi, buddy. Ganyu, the lovely little Skiddo, who is currently paralyzed. Don't mind it, we'll fix her up in a minute. Saber, the Pidgeotto. And be lovely, the Beedrill. Cup of coffee? Yes, please. Let me soothe your weird Pokemon with a cup of coffee. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got quite a few. We are... Whoa. You saw nothing, ma'am. Ma'am, you saw literally nothing. I'm going to take this Absol and I'm going to destroy you. Come on. Don't mind the Absol. The Absol is just here to help. Good God, that Absol just destroyed it. Okay. Nice. 600. Nice. Good job. We're borrowing this Absol for at least a little while, just so because Absol is awesome, and I don't have my own yet. I don't have my shiny Absol. Ah! Okay. One sec. Bada boom. Ow. Coming. Get careful. Skiddo! X-Scissor. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. Destroyed. Oh, we're supposed to sneak up with the water type moves. That's right. That's what we were supposed to do. My bad. Alright. Ooh, a Chespin. Switch. Actually, wait, no, Chespin's a grass, so having Be Lovely would be a good idea. Ah! Do I remember any mystery gifts from the Pokemon games? I remember the X and Y ones specifically. Get it. But mostly because they were giving away like shiny Xerneas and Yveltal and other ones like that. Damn. Okay, we're gonna switch here. Ooh. Oh yeah, Sunday's rerunning, isn't he? Nice, nice. There we go. W rank opponents defeated. There we go. I think we can actually escape out of here. I remember the McDonald's Hoopa event. I did not know that McDonald's had a Hoopa event. Don't worry, we'll be seeing Hoopa before we know it. Dang, detect, I freaking hate Patrats for that exact reason. Detect spammers. I hate Patrats because they are detect spammers and they are not fun to work with. Evil little gremlins. Meh. Coffee, yes. Heal my Pokemon, please. It's free Pokemon healing. We were on our way out anyways, because the new day is now dawning. We're about ready to go see Vinny anyway, because Vinny's like literally just up the street corner. There we go. We're about to see the best NPC in this game so far. I've not run into anyone else that I've liked so far yet. 29,000 $. Let's go, baby. Money, 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 money. Zephy gonna make the money. All right. Let's go and see Vinny. We're gonna go take our fight to Vinny now. Now, before we begin, anyone need to level up? Need to change your move sets. Wing attack. Yes. Change out Gust for wing attack because Saber is a physical attacker. Ooh, you can do Bulldoze? Hell yeah. Let's put that on Ganyu, baby. Change moves. Nope. Let's see, I am just checking everyone's movesets. Nope. Not really anything I can use. Double team. Sword Stance Absol is a little bit better for you. Cotton Guard. For a long while by wrapping its wood. We'll do that. We'll put up Cotton Guard instead of Thunder Wave. Pin Missile, we're not allowing because Pin Missile's silly. Everything's fine now. Do 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 do. All right, let's go fight Vinny. Always wanted to do the Emerald events when they were around. I still can't believe that the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was like a timed event thing too for the Delta Emerald thing. I think that's what they called it. It was their only way of getting Delta Emerald without making a Delta Emerald. Vinny! I think I'm lost. Here we go. Oh wait, I can just go to the Quasartico Inc. Building. Silly me. I cannot believe that we got ourselves another shiny Pokemon in like this entire thing. Which means we are not like delaying the storyline by too big of an episode. Vinny! I am going to challenge you, but I am challenging you with Saber first and up on the front. If you believe you're ready, please prove it to me in battle. You should know, however, that I also have skill to defeat rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. I'll take you on, Vinny. Ow. Challenger's ticket verified. You are cleared to start the promotion match. Then let us begin. I'll show you what I can do. Hell yeah. I'm sure you won't mind if I have a bit of fun as well. This is a Pokemon battle after all. I love Vinny. I love Vinny, and you're gonna see the one Pokemon we should probably look at for future hunting. You are challenged with Vinny of Quasartico Inc. Houndoom! Oh wait, it's also raining. Let's get you out of there. Ooh, you got Fire Fang. Oh, fudge. Hang on, switch. Waterfall. Beautifully done, Gomming. Very nicely done. Okay. Sharpedo. Choosing the wrong ones because I am a dum-dum. Cotton Guard. Easy Eye. God, I can't get Easy Eye out of there fast enough. Okay. This is fine. I couldn't get Elysiai out of there fast enough. Destroy it. Destroy it before it decides to put up any sort of thing. There you go. Switch. Drampa! Drampa, I have complete faith in you. Show what you learned over your long life. It's Drampa! Watch this, guys! Mega Evolve Drampa, let's go! Look at it! Look how majestic! No time for majesty, though. Nom. Nom. Oh, you are slowed. Hang on. Switch. Bulldoze. Bulldoze will got you. Oh, hello. Yeah, I kind of like half expect I'm gonna lose a few. You lovely, can you do it? Poison sting it? Dang it. Okay. Well, I didn't want to do it like this. Boom. We lost a few. It's okay. I was a little underleveled. I was a tiny bit underleveled for that. How formidable. Perhaps I got too great a burden on Baniri. I put too great a burden on Baniri. It only just joined my team. You just put the Baniri on your team? You just put that little Baniri on your team? Oh, that's so cute. Superbly fought. With this, I can confidently say that you subduing the rogue Mega Absol was no fluke. Now processing your special promotion. We are... Watch this go. Huh? 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 Wait, why isn't it stopping? Girl, you heard that you were going to be put up to rank F. We got shot up in the ranks, baby. Way to go, Zephyr. Congratulations on reaching rank F. Time for me to shoot up straight up to the ranks too. Can't let you outdo me. Vinny, I'm ready for my promotion match. Let's go. You've also obtained the necessary challenger's ticket, Urbane. Very well, let us begin. Yay. Excuse me. Zephyr, Urbane, I congratulate you both on your promotion to rank F. Thanks, Vinny. Hell yeah, found it. You'll allow me to heal both of your teams before we continue on, please. Thank you. And here's a TM for each of you. Consider having your Pokemon learn the move that it contains. I think this one's got Safeguard, right? Yeah, that's what that was. Peculiar field that prevents status conditions for a while. Oh, that's what Drampa usually puts up as Safeguard, like, immediately. I was trying to prevent Baniri from putting up Safeguard. I didn't realize that it was Drampa that put up the Safeguard immediately. This effect continues even if the user is switched out. Yeah, that's actually really crazy powerful. Now that you've joined the upper ranks, we can speak frankly about your next steps. Please join me inside as soon as you're ready. Bye, Vinny. Well, we are officially at rank F now. I thought I was, like, really slick with what I was doing, and then I fumbled during the Sharpedo switch. I fumbled the Sharpedo switch because I grabbed the wrong one. I don't know what happened. I just fumbled it. I fumbled that switch so bad. But I do need to take these guys out and actually, like, level them up. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Please have a seat. Fancy. What a building. If Quasartico's got the money to build this, it's no wonder that no wonder they get the ZA Royale to catch on so quick. Excuse me, Zephyr. You've had your rank raised, but I must confirm. Do you agree to lend us your aid to deal with cases of rogue mega evolution when they arise? Yeah, we'll do it. It's protagonist syndrome, you know, you gotta do it. Such superb aplomb. Only a handful of people are aware of the crisis of Lumio City now faces, including we three. Well, Quasartico Inc. has been providing highly ranked trainers with mega rings of our making. We've not divulged these sensitive truths to them. We must work in lockstep to resolve this current crisis, without the people of the city coming to realize that they were ever in any danger. So we're essentially hiding the fact that rogue mega evolution exists to keep the people from panicking. Sounds like happy utopia. It's honestly amazing we've managed to keep it from them so far. For 2 entire years. 2 years? What do you mean 2 years? Yes, 2 years ago is when it began for us. Hazy had realized the city was in peril, so he approached Quasartico Inc. with a proposal, knowing of our urban redevelopment efforts. He said that Lumios was crying out in pain. Can you even imagine? The terror of being on the receiving end of a glare of a towering giant of a man. It was clear. You know what? Because AZ is a freaking giant of a man, if he could actually scare Vinny, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be glared down by like that by anyone either, especially if they're like 8 feet tall. Which I think is what AZ's canonical height actually is. He's like 7 to 8 feet tall. He is big. So it was clear he was serious about his claims, so we began our own investigations into the matter. What we discovered was the existence of a mysterious power with the potential to trigger rogue mega evolution in Lumio City. We've been calling it mega power, but why is it accumulating here in Lumios? Maybe because of the tower. Maybe the Lumios tower is essentially the like highlight, the main point of where the energy is coming from. That is something our efforts still haven't been able to answer. And then 6 months ago, we witnessed rogue mega evolution occurring for the first time. AZ and his Slow Out did their utmost to pacify the poor Pokemon together, and yet AZ unfortunately lacks the constitution for lengthy battles, which has left us with little recourse. God, that Pidgeot is so cool. I want an alpha version of that. That's when I stepped in to help. Wait, you were there 6 months ago? I swapped in for AZ and battled alongside Floette in his place. It took us all by surprise. I just had to help, you know? He done so much for me, like putting up with me at the hotel. I wanted to repay him. Still do. Besides, Floette did all the work. She's a special Pokemon, and that Light of Ruin move's amazing. That's how your friend Urbane there found out about threats of Lumios, and what inspired him to create Team MZ, as you call it. He has put in every effort into researching the upper ranks, and Zephy needs to learn how to speak proper English. He has put every effort into reaching the upper ranks in order to be in a better position to help us deal with the cases of rogue mega evolution. And now you have made it into those very ranks. Urbane, Zephyr, we will be depending on your strength. Words hard. Vinny, who is that with you? Madam President, these are 2 young trainers who have been working with AZ. I see. Lovely to meet you both. I must return to my duties now. Now that President Jet has arrived, please do excuse me.
You're excused, Vinny.
So, Zephyr, now that you know why it's so important for Team MC to be strong... Okay, should we think about heading back to the hotel?
Hell yeah, let's go back.
Nice art to go, Inc. Urbane. We got nothing to do here, right? Let's head out. Yeah, I'll meet you in just a second. You have the Beedrolite. We at Quiz Artico Inc. are gathering mega shards in order to further the research on mega crystals, while also keeping the city of Lumios pristine. If you bring mega shards to us, we will happily exchange them for mega stones and more. How about it?
Hello.
Would you like to exchange mega shards for items? Yes, please. Let's see. Do you have Beedrolite? Pidgeotite? I could probably use that. Houndoomite, Sableye, Alakazamite, Dramponite. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go purchase that one. Come back anytime. Urbane, you might need to give me like... Urbane looks like, fuck this shit, I'm out, buddy. Urbane just like, peaced. Big fancy corporate buildings like this really put me on edge for some reason. Hey, it's nighttime. I know how to take the edge off. Let's go get something to eat. I'll meet you at Nouveau Cafe. That's the one right off Centrico Plaza, remember? Yes. I will be there in just a moment. Where is the building that I am looking for? The Stone Emporium. Give me 2 minutes, Urbane. I will be right with you. I'm looking for that Beedrolite. Look, I know I promised him, but I need... That Beedrolite is going to be important. Scream! Scream. Jaw Fossil, Sail Fossil, Gengarite, Scizorite, Garderompite, Kangaskhanite, Charizard. No Beedrolite? Dang it. Be Lovely is gonna be stuck in as a normal Beedrill for a while. God damn it. Oh, Arceus, damn it. By the way, these fossils, these are gonna be very important because we're gonna be shiny hunting one of these one day. Probably for the very much like unofficial event of Fossil Week, because I think that would be a fun set of streams, is to, you know, try and get a full odd shiny fossil Pokemon, because even if I had the shiny charm would have 0 effect on it. On fossils for whatever reason. It's the same with the BDSP. Shiny charm, for whatever reason, just works on eggs. It doesn't work on, like, anything else. Hang on, we're gonna do a hop, skip, and a jump. We're gonna appear right on top. There's Pidgeotto. Coming down. Whee! Thank goodness for the safety net. What now? Hey! No lurking kitchen, no problem. Hey, Naveen, mind if we join you for a bite? I'm done eating, actually. What I'd really like to enjoy is some post-meal alone time. More importantly, are you sure you know what you're doing? What do you mean? Zephyr, if you keep winning your way up to the ranks of the ZA Royale, Eventually, you have to face the gamer prodigy, the streaming sensation of the keyboard legions. Guys, remember a long time ago when I joked about Iono back in Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, they brought it back around. You're going to have to battle Canary. Canary? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. What? Have you not heard of her? She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary with her snarky and yet affectionate tone. I'm dying already. Shocker. Streamers real in Pokemon games. She's bold and she's a bold, vibrant vision in her streetwear and her gameplay. So daring, so dynamic. And Naveen is a fanboy. Can you not tell? She's not just a local Lumio star either. Her streams and skill are taking all of Kalos by storm. Nah, it's not Miku. She's got blonde in her hair. It's not Miku. So tell me, do you really plan on battling Canary? That Canary? The Canary? I'm hoping I am pronouncing her name correctly because that's what it sounds like to me. Is it Canary or Canary, like the bird? Because I feel like that's what it's pronounced as, Canary the bird. I mean, yeah, we won't get to rank A if we don't. You mustn't! A Pokemon battle with Canary? The nerve. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Canary plush in exchange for colorful screws. Naveen, you okay, buddy? Do we need to talk to you about maybe touching grass just a hair? It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her orbit. Yeah. So you probably figured this out, but Naveen's a pretty serious Canary fan. Though for some reason he's not a member of Canary's fan club Dynamo. They are called Dynamo because Electros, Canary's partner Pokemon, evolves from Dynamo. And the A in their name is a 4 to make it gamery, I guess. You know, that's actually fair. Of course I'm not a member of Dynamo. If I joined now, they'd think I'm some common bandwagoner, not the diehard fan I am. Oh boy. Why does this feel so realistic? Why does this is so real. Oh my god. As a streamer myself, this feels so real. As a streamer myself and as a fan of streamers, yeah, I kind of feel that. Even though I'm not like a super diehard fan like this, I don't complain about not being in anyone's orbit. I'm just like, yeah, I felt that though. There's more to fandom than being in the official club anyway. To me, what matters is watching all of her content and learning all there is to know about her. Then I can design amazing outfits that she could wear on her streams. Ooh, he is shooting for the stars. That's the dream, at least. He is shooting for the stars. Isn't part of her appeal the fact that she just always wears her own regular clothes on stream? What do you know anyway? Would you deny my humble dream to design an outfit for someone I so admire? Oop, hold that thought. Vinny's calling. Yep, saved by the Vinny. My throat's gonna die. You detected high concentrations of mega power? So you found some already. Wow, Vinny. You do your job quick. Got it. Team MC will figure out how to take care of this. Okay, talk to you later. It sounds like they pinpointed some areas where Pokemon's likely to Rogue Mega Evolve. Does this mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting? You got it. Let's head back to Hotel Z. Okay. Do. We'll continue this for like a little bit longer, and then once we go through the strategy meeting, then we'll wrap up because we'll continue this on Friday when we come back, and I'm checking the pool, make sure there's no shiny... Okay. We'll come back in the next one for like a little bit, because then we also gotta like look for our next ranked Pokemon who's going to be joining us pretty soon. Oh yeah, I can literally just teleport myself to Hotel Z like this. Like the silly little person that I am. Ow. Ooh, I had a serious mint. Didn't know I picked that up. Damn. Why so serious, mint? Anyway. Hey guys. Funny that we found Naveen at Nouveau Cafe. It's like Team MZ is bounded by destiny or something. Hi, Lita. You ready for a strategy meeting? Let's start. You know, our dining room. Guess what? It doubles as Team MZ strategy meeting room. Why would you give me a moment before you go in? No problem. What's up? Do. This should do it. Thank you all for waiting. You can come in now. Yay! Bizarco has thrown their own support behind Urbane and Zephyr. Now it's time we start tackling Rogue Mecha Evolution problem in earnest. So I figured we could use something like this. It's Team MZ's flag, complete with our logo. It's so cool. It's just like, I know he like literally just stitched it together with scraps of like fabric, and the logo just looks really good. Even though it's just the blown up one of the one on our outfit. It's so cool. Naveen really knows his way around needle and thread, huh? You're so talented, Naveen. This is sort of my thing, after all. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but we should get to the strategy meeting now. Oh, right. Let's get to strategizing. Woo! Strategy meetings. Okay, I hereby call this strategy meeting to order. At least we're not having croissant curry on the middle of the table right now. According to the intel we got from Vinny, Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. The first one is Amethyst Park in the Blue District. That one's probably going to be a Slowbro. The second is Wand District Sector 3, excuse me, where we can expect a camera up to be the problem. Third is the Magenta Sector 9, where our target should be a Victory Bell. Notice anything, Naveen? No, nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen, nothing at all? Go on then, team leader. Step up and explain it for everybody if Naveen's too distracted. The place where Slowbro is supposed to go rogue is in the Blue District isn't far from the Stone Emporium in Vernal Avenue. Oh, I see. If a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon damaged the Stone Emporium, we may not be able to shop there anymore. Which could mean losing a source of valuable Megastones. Yep, that's what Naveen said. We might want to stop by the Stone Emporium to stock up on Megastones sometime soon. I bet that'd help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think, Zephyr? Does the Emporium have insurance? That's your takeaway? Oh no! Oh god. My voice. What's up? I almost missed the start of Canary's daily stream. Dear God. Again, I feel that on a crazy level. I feel that on a crazy levels. Like, whenever I would used to, like, be extremely, like, excited. Does the store make stones? I believe they do. I don't know what they... I guess they import them. I don't know how it works. I don't know how the Pokemon economy works. I almost missed the start of Canary's daily stream. Naveen, we're literally in the middle of a strategy meeting. Just watch the archive stream later. Clearly, you don't understand. You can't save or being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive. Surely you agree, Zephyr. Crying in a corner. I feel slightly called out. I feel very slightly called out. I've never acted this way, but it's kind of like I know the feeling, and spoken like a true fan. Indeed. Huh. I guess there is more to watching a stream than just sitting there looking. Hey, Lita, focus! We're still in the strategy meeting here. Think we should split up and head to a different Pokemon's location. Then Zephyr can circle around and lend some firepower on each spot. Sound good? How come? Cause she's super talented trainer. We'll all feel better off with her fighting at our side. Excuse me, I can speak. I get where Bane's coming from, but that's a lot of pressure. Are you okay with that plan? Seems hard, but sure. It's okay. If you say so, then I guess... Naveen is a big super fan of Canary, who's also a streamer. And Naveen essentially saying, like, there's so much... There's a difference between watching an archive versus, like, watching a stream live. And it's like, wow, I feel kind of genuinely called out, like, a little bit. Because I do remember acting similar, but not, like, vocalizing it in such a manner. If you say so, then I guess... Naveen, make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let Zephyr handle everything, got it? No way. What now? Canary reacted to something I said in chat. Oh, God. Why is this so real? I feel so embarrassed. Like, I am feeling like a degree of secondhand embarrassment right now. Whoa, that's amazing. Oh, no, wait, Naveen, we're still in a strategy meeting. Seriously, just watch it on the archive. We've been over this. I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if I were watching it after the fact. Maybe you've got a point. Naveen, you are also, like, derailing the strategy meeting. Okay, Naveen and Lita. We know what Pokemon we're after and where to look for them. We should all look into the Pokemon species that are supposed to rogue Mega Evolve, so we'll have some solid strategies to deal with them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, Zephyr, since you'll have all three targets. You'll have 3 targets. Let's break this up into 3 missions. Number 1, pacify the rogue Mega Evolving Slowbro at Amethyst Park in Blue District. Urbane will head that one first. Monkey brain go burr when my Kamiyoshi calls you by my name. Yeah, I get that feeling. Or by your username, technically. Number 2, pacify the rogue Mega Camerupt, and that should be on a rooftop in Wand Sector 3. I'll help take point on this one. Rogue Mega Camerupt. And number 3 will be Magenta Sector 9's Rogue Mega Victory Bell. That's you, Naveen. Naveen ain't giving 2 shits. He is busy watching his stream. Rogue Mega Evolution is painful for Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever is around them. We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. That does it for our strategy meeting. Want to watch the rest of Canary stream together, Naveen? No, thank you. I prefer watching Canary streams on my own. God, the pain. Zephyr, I received word from Vinny. So you have committed yourself to saving the Pokemon suffered from Rogue Mega Evolution. If that is the case, you should have this. Emborite, which I can't use. Sorry, I'm sorry, my little Tepig, who is tucked away in in the box right now. I'm so sorry.
Doesn't slap the stream onto a TV. Weak fan. Oh no. The final evolution of the Tepig you received is the Pokemon Embor. Embor is capable of Mega Evolution if you give that Emborite to hold. I've noticed more smiling faces here at the hotel since you arrived. I think it's because you help bring people and Pokemon closer together, even if you don't realize it yourself. But listen well, Zephyr. People and Pokemon finding a way to live together in the city, it will be the test that decides the future and survival of both. That is why we must protect Lumios's Pokemon and people to bring about a bright future for all. Multiple main missions. Woo! Maybe we can just head out the door. Yeah, we can just head out the door. Alright, we got missions. I mean, let me go back and I think if I go back to Quasartico Inc. Restaurant Wow, there's a Camerupt. I need to go back to Quasartico. Where is... I am... Zephyr's being stupid. What? Liquor Bureau. Restaurant Wow, there it is. Zephyr's silly brain decided to deactivate for a second. I'm gonna go see if I can at least get the Gyarados site. Let's see, exchange Mega Shards for items. Yes, please. I at least need to get the Gyarados site. So that we can work with Gyarados, Stramponite. Pidgeotite is like one I can probably get off screen if I just go farming some Mega Shards. Because I really do believe that we do have a very good strategy for some upcoming Pokemon for these like upcoming side missions, which are very difficult to do. Well, not difficult, they're just really long if you only go in with like one Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, or have like no Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. I'm gonna drop by the Stone Emporium again. Did I overshoot it? No, it's right here. Let me see. One more time with the Beedrillite. Gengar, Medicham, Abomasnice, Scissorite, Garchompite. No. Okay. Game make me mad. No Beedrillite? How dare. Maybe Beedrill is going to be maybe there's gonna be like a rogue Mega Beedrill, and that's gonna be the only time to get the Mega Beedrillite. But yeah, we got our main missions. We've got the shiny Mega Slowbro. We got shiny Mega why did I say shiny? Rogue Mega Camerupt, Rogue Mega Slowbro, and Rogue Mega Victreebel. Let me check. Can I actually get Fire Fang? Because if I can get Fire Fang, what's Mabel's research? Giga Drain. Ooh, I could get Giga Drain. Wait, did this one? Oh, this one did have Fire Fang. Gyarados just can't learn it. But Giga Drain. Hang on. Let's give Gyarados to Calming because he needs it. Well, we got at least 2 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, so we should be okay. I need to get more of these Canary plushes. Alright. Change moves. We're actually going to move and give you Giga Drain. Soars HP producing photosynthesis. Yeah, we'll do Giga Drain instead of photosynthesis, because that should help. I definitely want to get Ganyu up like a few more levels before we even think about taking her out to finish off anything.
So maybe there's like some mega shards we can go start harvesting. Yeah. It's a little bit of a slower process going for these, but... Ow! Quick ball. You know what? Go for it. I'll be back here. I forgot bulldoze can hit at a distance. Bulldoze is essentially like an AoE move, which will be good for when we have like packs of Pokemon. But I definitely think I'm under-leveled. What is... I wish this gave us like a level idea. But we won't worry about that too much right now. Yeah, I won't worry about that too much at the moment. But we are going to travel to Wild Zone 7. And honestly, this is probably the best place to stop, is to let those mega Pokemon be kind of chilled for a little bit. Let me make sure everyone's healed up. I think everyone was technically already healed up, but just in case. Team should be all better now. We're all good. Thank you. All right. But yeah. This is what I would like to call probably like the best place to stop. We didn't get the cemetery one, but we did end off with Lovely Be Lovely, our shiny Beedrill, who is going to eventually become a mega Beedrill when we can get a hold of Beedrillite. But yes. We've got Pokemon that are good. I would like to get them leveled up a little further. But... Glad I caught you. That's funny. But yeah, we got... I'm so happy we actually got one before the end of stream. Because I was mildly thinking that, okay, we're going to be in the cemetery all stream. And then there was just the shiny Kakuna just chilling on the side of the tree. And honestly, we're the best. You are very silver and green. I did not notice you had silver antennae either. I could have sworn you're back in your original shiny sprite you had like black legs. Still. Oh well. We got Be Lovely. We've got Elysiai coming, who's going to be very integral. Ganyu the Skiddo, who I think I need to mint up before I continue any further. And Saber, the Pidgeotto, which honestly one more level will turn it into a Pidgeot. And then we can get the Pidgeotite, which will also be very helpful. I think I might do some like how far off are you? You're like, that's not a bad chunk away. Anyway, before I get too caught up in the if, ands, or buts and coconuts, I do need to stop so I can see you guys on Friday because I need to rest my vocal cords for a little bit. I think I don't know what's going to happen on Friday. I will either come in really zombie-like or I won't. It'll just depend on what happens. But yes, I'm just really happy we got a shiny Pokemon before the end of stream and we got to do some story stuff. We'll definitely be looking for an integral Pokemon for the next one. Once we finish up some story, I know exactly what I want to target for the next one. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I will. Jumping straight into Kobe. But yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. I will see you all on Friday. Surprisingly, a Friday stream from Zephyr. No way. But yes, I will see you all on Friday. You guys have a good rest of your night. Oh, I'm not streaming on Saturday. It's on the schedule. I'm actually not streaming on Saturday this time. Yeah, my schedule was a little wonky
today. I am not streaming on Saturday. So I decided to make it up with a Friday stream instead. It's okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I know. A little bit of a weird swap, but oh well. Hopefully you don't get worse from being sick. Yeah, it'll get worse before it gets better. Alright. For realsies, I'm heading out now. You guys have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you all later. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye. I will work on feeling better as can be. Bye-bye.